It's beefy, baby.
Hey.
My name is Luke Hodson.
Alex Morrison.
Hey.
You ready? I'm ready.
It's a movie podcast.
Hey.
Let's get it.
Hey.
Grease-soaked mess.
It's a movie podcast.
Hey. Rated PG-13. Hey.
Your mom didn't make that casserole.
Beef.
Here we
Well,
go. Oh, extra wells. Extra wells. That's
If
your
it
signature.
isn't the king of the castle, if it isn't the cream of the crop, my buddy.
Yeah.
Hey, what's your name? What's your name again?
My name's Alex.
Oh, my name's Luke.
Nice to
And
meet you.
welcome to the Bucket of Beef Show episode. Is it 30?
This is 30.
Ooh, 30, flirty, and thriving.
Bro, honest to God, on my father's grave, I did not intend.
I know, it's so
For
good. Thank you to
30.
all of the...
Wow.
Thank you to the folks that voted for 13 going on 30.
What a journey that was.
What a pleasure. Look how far we've come.
Yeah, man. Oh man, that was such a cool vote. I saw the two were idling and I was like, ooh.
Yeah, man.
And I came
It was
back to it
close.
the day after and I was so shocked.
Yeah.
But y'all chose 13 going on 30. Luke, what's going on, man?
What's going on with me?
Tell the world.
Little same old, same old. I'm still out in Medora, North Dakota, doing a contract for the $1 Million Quartet, playing a red dirt Alabama country boy named Samuel Cornelius Phillips. We got a wonderful cast out here. We just started our second week of shows.
Mm-hmm.
Some people have already seen the show for the third time,
Oh my goodness gracious.
which bodes pretty well. It's been fun.
That's
It's
awesome.
been really fun. We're going out to Hoostfest, which is like a Norwegian festival. And I can't remember if it's Minot, North Dakota, or if it's somewhere else, but we're going to be doing the show there for like 2,000 people or something
No
like
way.
that. So that'll be an event. Daughtry is going to be the headliner for that.
What?
So I need to see if I can snag a picture for my ma.
Oh my god.
It's
tell
like a
tell
multi-
Daughtry I said hi.
I know. It's like a multi-day festival, though, so I don't know if he'll be there the day that we're there. But
Well,
you
I'm
never
sure
know.
he'll be skulking around.
Yeah, he's like, I get to meet the guys from the $1 Million Quartet.
Yep. And then he's gonna say to you after the show, he's gonna go, and I'm going home. Like the song
Exactly.
he sings. Like the song he
Exactly.
sang in One
To
American
the
Idol.
place where something is something old. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That's my favorite part. I
And
like
he
the
says,
part where he's like,
and then he says, "I'm going crows," and I don't really know what that means. Yeah.
and then Sheryl Crow shows up.
Yeah, and then he has to reiterate to the audience that he goes, I have a nose, just so people know he has
Because
one.
no one knows that I have a nose.
Exactly.
This I know. Yeah. The quadruple nose repetition that he's famous for.
Yes, and you rode a horse. You just told me right before we hopped on.
I did. I rode a horse yesterday. My first ever horsey ride. His name was MJ. He was a sweetie boy.
and it all went okay.
and-
You were safe.
and- Yeah, I'm a horse girl now.
Incredible.
The stable's only open for 9 more days, though. I'm not going to be able to ride horses soon.
Well, what the fuck? Why? Why?
I should have started because it's going to be too cold for them.
No, that's not true.
Yeah, too cold for them.
They're too incredibly durable.
There aren't going to be enough tourists to make them pay people to stay open.
Oh, okay.
So, but maybe
this is
they'll
the horse's
just,
off season.
Yeah, it's their rest period. Maybe I can try to earn their trust in the 9 days that I have, and they'll just give me a key, and I could just take a horse when I want it.
There you go.
Isn't that like the best way to get kicked by a horse that you've ever heard?
Yeah, that's the best way to become paralyzed from the waist down.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll take one.
They're so sweet though. That's awesome. That's so cool.
Yeah, it's been very fun.
Very
I keep
nice.
telling Alex this, audience. I wish I could just put him in a little tube and send them over here, like a little pneumatic tube.
Yeah, I would love to come. It would be so much fun.
We should have little tube systems that can connect us.
It's like you know, like oh, so like I could physically be there?
Yes.
Ah, okay. I was like, I think mail does that, but at the same time,
Nope.
I understand that you're like, oh, the whole guy.
The whole fella. I need the whole guy.
There are planes that are tubes that transport, but
I know, but they're
they're so
money tubes.
expensive. They're money
I
tubes.
know. It was like $650 for me to get out here.
That's nuts, man.
I know.
That's
And they give us a little travel stipend, so that was good, but yeah, pricey.
pricey, my boy. Pricey, my lad.
I know.
That's okay.
Yeah.
And I appreciate you documenting everything out there too, so I get to see.
I'm making a scrapbook.
Yeah, are you?
No, I'm not. I'm just taking pictures and drinking.
That's okay. Happens to the best of us, man.
Yes.
What else was I gonna say? Yeah, I almost lost my phone at karaoke again. Or I did lose my phone, and I showed up to the Lyft driver's house. In
Oh
Queens
yeah.
The next morning.
Yeah, Alex forgot a phone and he had to stalk a man.
Yeah, I stalked a man with my roommate Jack, and Jack was.
Oh,
in his
did Jack go with Jack went with you?
Oh yeah, I woke him up and I was like, "Homie, we got to get my phone," and he was like,
That's a good man right there.
Literally, he was like, "Let's ride." So
He's like, bet.
we went to Queens, and it was 9 a.m. I was still messed up.
No.
Showed up at this guy's house. Jack is like, "Well, what if it's not here?" So Jack goes into the backyard of this man's house. And it's like a quadruplex. Like there are 4 doorbells. So I'm
Oh, so it could be anyone's.
yeah, and I'm still drunk. And so I am like banging on the door, ringing all the doorbells. I have no care in the world. I'm wearing a jacket
Damn.
and no shirt underneath, and sad shorts. And Jack is like peeking in the windows of the cars that are back in this guy's
Oh
garage.
my god.
And homie answers the door and is like, "Alex?" And I was like, "Oh my god."
He recognized you.
Yeah. And he was like,
He gave you a big hug.
I hugged him. And he was like, he was like, "Yeah, man, your phone's still in the back of my car." And I was like, "No way." And we started walking back there, and I was like, "Oh, fair warning, my roommate's back there trying to get into it."
Oh
and
my
he,
god.
And he was like, "That's fine, as long as I know."
Oh.
But
Chill. He's a
he-
chill man.
He was super chill. I got the phone. I was like, "You saved my life," and he hugged me. He was a great guy.
Oh. That's nice. How old
Yeah.
was he?
He couldn't have been more than 30. Like he was.
Yeah.
He's between 30 and 25.
Cute.
Yeah.
We love a happy ending.
Yeah, that was the happiest it could have been for sure.
Do you know what movie has a happy ending?
Do you know about question of the day?
Okay. I keep wanting to skip these questions of the day, and I always think I can slip it under the radar. And Alex is like, "Wah."
There's
question
a
of the day.
sequence. I have.
There
It's
is
okay.
a sequence.
I have a question.
I know
of the
that
day.
Alex wants there to be a sequence. I like chaos.
Yeah, that's
what's
exactly
your-
how
what-
this goes.
What's your question, fella?
If you had to have sex with a holiday, which holiday is
God.
the best for having the sex with?
Oh,
And I need explicit details why.
I'm torn. You want to know the two I'm torn between?
Yeah, tell me.
I'm torn between Thanksgiving because I know it would leave me with something to be thankful for. You know?
Okay.
And then Halloween because it's a little flirty and freaky, you know?
Yeah, no, I agree with the Halloween thing that it's like it's on some freak shit. You're ending up and you may not feel good about it the next day, but like
Yeah.
it's
thing
gonna
is
be scary.
My thing with Thanksgiving is I can't tell if it's gonna be something that like it would be a thing that's like, oh, I did way too much of that.
Yeah?
Or it'd be like, you end the night and you're just like sleepy snuggly, overtly satisfied.
See, that's what I feel like Christmas would be. I feel like Thanksgiving, it's like you're gonna fall asleep after, and then you're gonna go home. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Like, it's gonna be
like Christmas,
fantastic.
you're like spending the night.
Yeah, Christmas, you're spending the night. I picture you're under a blanket, like, just talking the night away. So I guess it depends
fair.
on what your current vibe is for the holiday.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
So I feel like this is like the trajectory of those. No one's talking about Labor Day. Come on.
No, yeah, Labor Day.
But I feel like the trajectory of like Thanksgiving, of October, Thanksgiving, Christmas is like October is like Halloween is like some rando fucking off the cuff freak that you have a great time with, but you like never see again. Like you like wake up and you only had $5 and your $5 are gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thanksgiving is like, it's like a friend that you finally hook up with, It's like a will they won't they situation, and then you do it and it's either too much or like perfect, but it's also like not the right time, Like,
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
sense that there's something else down the road,
But you just gotta wait it out. It's like, but
and
like,
then-
man, that was good.
Yeah, and then Christmas, it could either be like, I feel like Christmas is either like love of your life, like you're just so happy and like snuggly and all that stuff, or it's like first time you meet someone's parents and their family is disgusting,
Yeah.
and then you fuck on a twin bed and you hear their dad's CPAP machine in the next room.
Regardless, Christmas is the homely one out of the bunch.
Yeah, that's fair.
It kind of
That's
goes
fair.
in sequence. It goes in sequence
Christmas
from the
is
worst
the more wholesome one.
to the like the most okay to like wholesome.
I like how we brought up holidays and like neither of us was like Valentine's Day.
Yeah, because fuck Valentine's Day.
Yeah,
That I mean
Hallmark holiday.
it's the fuck holiday. It's like you can't even bring it up.
Yeah, that's
But
fair.
you know
That's fair.
though, I feel like the one that, and like now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, the one I'm like really thinking about as like a promising prospect is the 4th of July.
Oh, make you explode.
Yeah, make it explodey. Hella patriotic, but like I
A
mean,
lot of hot dogs.
but like patriotic for this dick, and maybe yeah, no, maybe like just kind of everyone's kind of got a buzz going on, and it just gets real bad at the end of the night, but you're like kind of buzzing for most of the day.
Just a little buzzy.
Yeah, because it kind of
Alright,
it covers the track of kind of the raunchiness of Halloween, but not quite, and like the eating good for like Thanksgiving, but not quite,
That's fair.
and then like hanging out,
but the
with
getting drunk is
Yeah.
there,
absolutely. I think that would be a fun holiday.
4th of July. Yeah. Yeah, I get that.
believe that. So
I think I'm doing Halloween. I'm feeling Halloween vibes this year.
yeah, you should. It's that time.
Yeah. I'm in my Halloween stage.
Halloween
I think.
era.
I'm entering it.
I like it.
Yes.
I think I'd like to be the Christmas one, but I haven't gotten there in a long time.
You don't have it in you.
I mean, I'm sure I do, but like, I don't know. I'm just like wherever the
The
wind
cards
takes
just
me.
aren't on the table in that way. I get
Exactly. Yeah. It's the first
I
time
get
we've
ya.
really been open about this sort of thing on the podcast.
you. Yeah, about
and-
Halloween.
Yeah,
Such.
about the holiday fuck list,
Yeah.
which is incredible. So yeah, that was our question of the day.
What's your favorite? What's your favorite holiday dish? I'm adding another question.
favorite holiday dish?
Yeah, in a non-sexual way.
But it's okay. My family always does like the turkey, and I don't even really know what you do. I've watched
You guys eat turkey? That's crazy.
yeah.
Crazy.
But what's the thing when you put it in the big metal like bowl and you have like a hook hanging it and you put it?
Oh, yeah, I can't remember, but it's what causes all those garage fires.
Yeah, Luke, I swear to God, as you're my best friend, I want to do that with you so bad.
Oh my God.
I want to stand for 6 hours drinking beer, occasionally checking this thing.
While we wait for the garage to burn down.
Yeah. And our girlfriends and wives are just, talking, doing their thing, and all the kids want to come.
I like how you're like our girlfriends and our wives.
I do. Our girlfriends and or wives.
We're just like 600 BC, like noble Babylonians.
Yeah. I can't wait till the turkey's done so I can go meet my whore.
Oh my God. I think the main thing with that kind of way of cooking a turkey is you can't do it. A lot of people they do it with a frozen turkey, or they don't defrost the turkey enough.
Yeah, and then it has burns, like freeze burns or whatever.
Well, no, and what happens is there's like so much water that it overflows, and then it makes like an oil grease fire.
Yeah,
that's like incontainable because you have all the water like steaming it up. However it works, but
yeah,
I think that's the rough reason why.
Yeah,
just gotta defrost your bird.
Or like my family will do pizza like on Christmas Eve. And
that's cute.
And because all of us have very intense opinions about the pizza in Indiana. So someone will bring a pizza from their favorite place, and then someone else will bring a pizza from their favorite place.
Oh, it's a pizza potluck.
Yeah, it's very fun.
Nice.
And what about
I dig that.
What about you?
Me, I have a really soft spot for mine kind of comes in a combination, but I can eat this alone too. Is my grandmother's cheesy potato recipe. That shit slaps. It is so good. And so a lot of people use potato chips as the top of their cheesy potato, like the top, the little crusty bit on top.
Right.
My grandma used cornflakes.
Oh.
And it sounds kind of gross, but it is so good.
No, I'm sure it's banging.
It like browns over. It's like got the perfect amount of crunch. My thing with the potato chips is it like almost always makes it a little too salty.
Mm-hmm.
And like don't get me wrong, like her cheese potato recipe is salty as fuck, but it would be too much. It would be too one note, if you didn't have the cornflakes in there.
Sure.
Cornflakes like cuts through it a little bit, gives it that crunch. It's good.
That's nice.
Super
man.
good. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Has me thinking. We because we're doing Oktoberfest at my job. We have a
Oh,
bunch of
yes.
German specials, like food wise.
Nice.
And this isn't like a German special because I mean, like my family does German food all the time. But yesterday, they said we have a pretzel dog. Would you like to try a pretzel dog?
Oh, I bet that slaps, right?
Dude, because it was like Italian sausage.
Ooh.
And the pretzel is made in house, and they drizzle Mike's hot honey and then the salt.
Oh, fuck.
And it comes with the side of our beer cheese.
Oh.
I was nutting at work. Just
don't tell your boss.
I'm not telling nobody. Nothing.
Oh.
And
damn.
if my boss is listening to this show, that's...
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you. Be a patron. You got money.
Yeah, be a patron. Give me that extra $4 a month.
Come on, guys.
I'm gonna be mad at that.
Yeah, me either.
Ready to get into the movie.
Das movie, yes.
What did we watch, Luke?
We watched an incredible Jennifer Garner flick called 13 Going on 30. I told some of my castmates that we were supposed to watch it for the podcast, and they were like, "You've never seen 13 Going on 30?" And I was like, "No, I haven't." And they're like, "We're watching it." So I had a little watch party with three of my castmates.
Oh, that's fun.
And it was very fun. I had so many... the things I do when I, stand up when a movie does something?
Yeah.
I did that a few times during this movie, and I had a great fucking time. I loved this movie.
Whoa, okay.
13 going on 30 better than The Departed? Not The Departed. Better than
Goodfellas?
Goodfellas?
Yes. That's really funny. I want to do a quick synopsis. You want to run it?
Yeah, you want me to do it?
Yeah. However
I'm
you
down.
want to do it. However you want to do it.
Okay, cool. Basically, 13 going on 30 is about a young girl named Jenna who she's 13. She desperately wants to be she wants to be cool. She wants to be an adult. She wants to have a cute boy. She wants to be super popular. She struggles trying to fit into the killer girl group in school called the Six Chicks, who are bratty and crass and manipulative. She invites them to her birthday party, which is also co-hosted by her best friend, whose name is
Maddie.
Matt, whose name is Maddie. Long story short, her birthday goes awry. She wishes that she was 30, and Maddie's present, Jenna Dreamhouse, that he made, grants her wish. So she wakes up 30, flirty, and thriving, as beautiful Jennifer Garner, and chaos ensues in her new life as co-editor of Poise magazine.
I like it.
Yes.
I like it.
What are your general thoughts on this movie, Alex?
I enjoyed it. The thing about this movie that it never took me out. It just made certain moments more intense. Where like, especially when it comes to the men in this world, I'm like, she's 13.
Yes.
She's 13.
Yeah.
Leave her alone.
I know.
And, but like,
what did the hockey player call her? Honey bun?
sweet bun or something like that.
Oh, sweet bun. It was
Something.
sweet bun. Yeah, sweet bun.
But like, I was like, listen, this movie was super duper fun, but I was like, the hockey guy, and then even the moment where it's supposed to be this super sweet Mark Ruffalo, I'm like, Mark Ruffalo, stop immediately.
But he doesn't know. He doesn't know that her wish actually came true. He's
yeah,
just
but
thinking
she's actively explaining it to people. Like, she gets a hold of him and explains it to him, and he thinks that she's crazy. And
that
then
is true.
still decides to do that.
That is true. He is kind of, in a lot of ways, he is, even if he thinks that if he thinks that it is 30-year-old Jenna, and she's clearly having a mental breakdown, he's like, I love her. You know? But when you dispel that, when you're in your mind that he's also 13-year-old Maddie. It'd be funny if she like found Maddie and he's like, "Do you want Coke?"
That's so funny. Dude. Oh my god. It was
she ends up getting into a New York throuple with Maddie and his fiance.
Dude, just the little moments of this, like, okay, the magic dust is wild, but also
the magic dust is the gift that keeps on giving, dude. That shit is ageless. I also do like how, like, the era that we had of, like, more specifically, like, young teenage girls wishing for something, and the powers that be being like, yeah, but are you sure about that? Like, this is totally, it's obviously one of those movies.
Yeah.
I did really like in this movie that, you know, she gets exactly what she wants. She's like 30, flirty and thriving, but that she like inhabits the body of a person who is just a horrible human being.
Yeah.
I thought that was really cool. And like the whole twist at the end where like you realize
with her being the
rat, basically.
Yeah, the rat, yeah.
So basically, for people that haven't seen 13 going on 30, when Jenna goes into like 30-year-old world, which is basically like the 2000s, which is like modern day,
Like 2004-ish.
2004, yeah. She basically is like, she's an editor for Poise magazine, which is like, its sales are tanking because there's this other magazine called Sparkle that is stealing all of their ideas, basically, like covers, like specific articles, basically. Like, they're totally just stealing everything, and no one has any idea who is behind this. So that's kind of like, there's sort of like two plots that are happening in this movie, and I wouldn't necessarily describe either of them as a subplot. They both feel like they have like equal weight to them. I guess maybe the Poise stuff is more of a subplot. The Maddie thing is a little more. They're just like very intertwined,
They are.
And I
very
liked how they
intertwined,
did that.
yeah.
They balanced them both pretty well, in my opinion, at least, for a movie like this. Like, I feel like they put more care into the dramatic structure of this film than they like had to,
Yeah, yeah.
I also love that Andy Serkis is in this movie.
Yeah, it's like the first time I've ever seen him with like just jet
As her
black
boss.
hair. Like,
Yeah, right. Like, without like a prosthetic arm or being a creature.
Yeah. Andy Serkis just has such a fun face.
He does. He's so
Just
expressive.
everything that he does, and it's
and also just a cool ass voice. Like, Andy Serkis has a cool ass voice.
Yeah. And I love the vagueness of his character too, because at first, like, he was kind of low key giving me Predator vibes.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah.
He was
I
giving me
get that.
Predator vibes, and then like he ends up being fine. But I also think the really funny thing is where Jenna's like, "So are you gay?" And he's like, "I don't know, am I?" All right, moving on. And then
like,
they just
and
move
it's
on,
like
and I
clear.
was like,
oh,
"Whoa."
but it's so clear that he's gay. He's like, he's like, he gave her like the honey.
Yeah,
Like, do
yeah.
you really
often,
have to ask me
often.
that? Like,
Yeah.
I also love. Can we talk about how I love this fucking movie, dude? My first like no fucking way moment in this movie was when they throw that party that's like a total flop. Like, everyone shows up and then immediately leaves, and Jenna's like, I know what can save this, and she puts on fucking. There's so many little things that happen in this movie that are then revisited like 40 minutes later.
Yeah, yeah.
And this is one of them, because 13-year-old Jenna like knows the dance to Thriller down pat, and she's like, what do we need to save this party? I know. Everyone in the world in 2004 knows the exact choreography to Michael Jackson's 1986 Thriller, or whenever the fuck it came out. And she does it, and it's a fucking raucous hit.
Yeah,
Blows the
so
roof
good.
off the place. Saves Poise magazine. Makes it relevant again.
Yeah, it was really fun. She starts
Yes.
like she does that little twitch thing, and like it's Jennifer Gardner's face is so like it's so specific to this young girl, and it works
Yeah.
so well.
Dude, Jennifer, this might be. I was talking about this with some of my castmates two nights ago when we watched this.
Mhm.
This might be the best performance I've ever seen from Jennifer Gardner. It's like so good. She
Really?
like just
you
has
think this
like.
tops Juno?
I mean, you can't really. No, I don't think it tops Juno. I mean, Juno's a totally different fucking animal. But
Yeah.
I really appreciate, like, her way of speaking, like, her physicality in this role is so good.
Yeah.
Like, the way that she's, like, walking in her heels at that party, because it's, like, the first time that she's ever worn heels, you
Yeah.
know, is, like, and they never even, like, make a deal out of it, but she's just, like, doing it, you know?
Yeah,
It's, like,
and
really...
like when
Really, and like
she-
the innocence and like the earnestness that she has with everything that she does in this movie is like,
it's so immediate.
I think really, it's just so consistent throughout
Yeah.
the film that I think it's a really strong point of the movie, you know?
Yeah, you hear a lot of. I mean, just like off rip, I thought it was fantastic when she's like calling for her mom or her dad or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm like, if someone tasked me to be like, "Hey, you're 13, call your parents like you're 13," I'd struggle with that. I think.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
like it's her, and like the way that she views the world, and just like her, I don't even know what you call it. Like the hopefulness that she kind of just like displays when she's looking at stuff, or like I love when she starts talking to that young girl 13 who lives in her building.
Oh, it's so cute when she has a
Yeah.
little slumber party
Yeah.
and everything.
It was
Yeah,
adorable.
it was so cute. I loved the when she goes back and visits her mom and dad when they find her in the closet
Yeah.
and she hugs them and she says that she loves them and they probably haven't heard her say that in like 16 years.
And she crawls into bed with her
So
mom.
cute. And you got to
Oh.
remember like even when she was 13, she's like stay the fuck away from me,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
So like they had been receiving like no love from their daughter for like 20 years and then your daughter like rolls up and is like I miss you guys so much. I love you. Oh my god. I love
So
that moment.
precious. It was so precious.
I really liked the mom in this movie too. Even
Yeah.
though she like doesn't do a lot, she's just like she just totally embraced that like just a mother like finally receiving the well-deserved love from their child.
And they
She
made her
sold
the
that so well.
pancakes, like her kid
They made
pancakes.
her the pancakes. Oh. Yeah.
So cute.
Good movie. Good movie.
movie.
What was Oh, dude, the part that drove me that fucking killed me. It made me so uncomfortable is when her and her friend, the six chick friend when they're 30, they go out to that bar and her friend's like, that cute boy is looking at you.
I love that part.
and the movie's like, all right, time to engage softcore pedophilia. And it's just like, Jesus Christ. When she goes up to that little boy eating his French fries or whatever, oh my God. And she's like, hey,
He's like, can I borrow your ketchup? I lied. I don't want your ketchup.
oh my God, I want you. Jesus.
She knows she's
Oh.
like she goes, I think you're pretty cute.
I know. Yeah. Jesus.
That was so funny.
Oh, ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I had genuinely never heard of 13 going on 30 until you put it in the poll.
Oh, really?
I had never heard of it at all. And I think it's because it came out the same year that Devil Wears Prada came out.
Oh, okay.
And so I think it just, and I mean, also, what did this movie come out in 2004?
Yeah, I think so. Something like that.
I was also 6 years old when this movie came out. You know? So, yeah, I feel like it just got overshadowed by Devil Wears Prada, at least in my household. Like, I remember watching The Devil Wears Prada with my mom, like, at least twice, I think, as a kid. So that must have just been the one that won my mom's heart, you know. Over,
I've never seen the
13
Devil
going on
Wears.
30.
I've never seen the Devil Wears Prada, but I know that.
I'm putting that
13
in the poll next week. Are you kidding?
Yeah. Okay.
I can't really remember a ton of it, honestly. It's been a while since I watched it, but I remember thinking it was funny.
That's so. Yeah. Honestly, I see a theme tracking for next week, and you kind of just like added to the theme for next week. I think.
What's that?
Like devil-based movies. I think.
Ooh, a little early Halloween.
Yeah. Yeah. Because
Maybe we should do October Spookies.
We can do October Spookies.
That'd be fun.
I know some people still like some people responded to our post of like, you know, movie recommendations. I want to get through a couple of those too.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But I might just have that be a whole poll, just like, because I think there are maybe 5 or 6 movies that were recommended.
Nice.
But we'll figure it out. How do
Yeah.
we feel about Mark Ruffalo and also Judy Greer?
Let me say, Mark Ruffalo, stud.
Yeah,
Young
real
Mark
stud.
Ruffalo, hot as shit, dude. Are you kidding?
And I love he's very. I feel like as he's gotten older, he's become more animated. But in his younger years, he was not like he was just like, yeah, okay.
I really liked Mark Ruffalo in this movie. It was really cool seeing Mark Ruffalo be like the straight man of this, you know? 'Cause that's really what he is. Like, there's a lot of like a little more over the top characters, and then Mark Ruffalo's just like a dude that's chill, that loves taking pictures, and is nice.
And he's
you know?
also so like reserved for a reason, especially like the first half of
Yeah.
the movie, because he's like, you stop being my friend. Like, what do you want from me? Like, you didn't.
Yeah.
Like, I stopped caring.
Exactly.
And
I
he, like,
re-
maintains that
he-
attitude for, like, all of it.
He does, and it's good. I like it a lot. He also receives my favorite compliment of the movie, which is, "You're the sweetest guy I've ever met," or something, or "You're the sweetest guy in the world," or something like that. And I was a little drunk, and I was like, I want to be that boy. I want to be the sweetest boy.
Also, his fiance, fine as hell.
Yeah, very beautiful.
I was like,
I do
oh.
feel bad for his fiance.
I do too, yeah.
Yeah. It's collateral damage. But hey, no, but you know what? You know what though? She had her wish, she went back in time, and then it never happened. So she didn't really.
Also, how does this time thing? So this time thing is crazy.
It is.
It's crazy. They were
This
just a
little,
solid.
the angel dust goes crazy in this movie.
There was a solid 3 weeks when she was 13, and there's a version of that world that I imagine still exists, where she basically lost her job, will potentially be homeless, doesn't have a boyfriend anymore, doesn't have the love of her life. Mark Ruffalo, I'm sure, is going to reach out at some point and be like, I lied. I love you instead.
Yeah. I mean, she'd be fine. She'd move on, I'm sure.
No, she'd be like, what the
probably
fuck are you
open up like
talking
an
about?
animal sanctuary.
You know what I'm
Oh,
talking-
you're saying like good Jenna leaves 30-year-old Jenna's body, and shitty Jenna is left to pick up the pieces of the kindness that that 13-year-old Jenna did. That's what you're saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That'd be wild. That'd be a crazy villain arc.
I'm just be so confused as to how it would work technically. Is it just a separate?
Do we need a 13 going on 30 multiversal movie?
I think so.
I would pay to see like alternate Jennas.
Yeah, we just need some more
Listen,
of that angel dust. That dust just needs to
if
come
Je- if-
out in
yeah,
different
if
points
Je-
in her life.
All right, my phone cut out there, but Jennifer Garner, if you're down to do a multiversal movie, I would love to see what that would look like. Even a little skit.
Yeah. I wonder what 30 going on 50 would be like.
30 going. What about 30 going on 300?
Ooh. She's a vampire.
Ooh, Halloweeny.
Halloweeny indeedio.
13 going on 3? It's just a bunch of like chewing on balls and stuff, like little tennis balls, whatever.
We call it Genjamin Button.
Benjamin Button.
Yeah. We're just working our
That'd
way
be
backwards,
crazy.
baby. But
There
yeah,
we go.
I really liked Judy Greer too, honestly.
Yes.
She was very, very fun. Did the best friend thing super well.
Yeah.
And her shitty attitude just kind of peaks a little bit. Just a little bit.
Yeah, she was good. She wasn't like she was like I feel like a person like that exists in the world, you know?
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
it wasn't too over the top. It was like just right, you know?
Yeah, yeah. And I also like how she interacts with Matt in it.
Yeah, me too.
And Matt's just like, nice fucking nose job, you bitch. He's like...
Yeah. He's like, some things don't change. When she lies to him and is like, the pictures were bad, and then she stole them. At least he got paid though.
Yeah, no, fuck that.
No, it was fucked up. I did really like the that little photo montage that they had.
Mm-hmm.
That was quite fun.
Also, however, so kind of peeking toward the end a little bit, like the dream house thing is super duper cute, and the fact that he kept it in his house.
He repaired it.
Yeah, repaired it.
It got smashed to pieces, and he
Yeah.
fixed it.
It was adorable.
Yeah.
So that was really cute. I also, but like, no matter what, Luke, you listen. I could be so in love, so in love. I will not paint my house pink for fucking nobody.
I'd have a pink house.
For fucking nobody. Also, I don't know about you, but your call is sounding crazy weird right now.
Yeah, your call's sounding weird too. Is this better?
No, I think we just gotta recall each other. Give me 1 second.
Recall each other.
Yeah, but don't. We're not gonna stop the recording. I'm just gonna call it. I'm just gonna.
Okay, we're gonna keep recording. I'm gonna do a little something on here while you're gone.
Okay. Yeah. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second.
All right,
Jesus Christ, that
guys.
sucked.
Just between us, isn't Alex being just so annoying
See, here's the thing,
today?
folks.
He's
Here's
just,
the thing about
I'm not gonna
recording
have a
remotely.
pink house. It deflates
Sometimes
my
you just gotta
masculinity.
deal with
Oh,
bullshit, and you know what the
not
bullshit
that
is?
Pink having house guy. What's he
It's
up
always
to?
Luke's fault.
What's going through his mind?
He's
Let
not
us
hearing me
know
right now. He has
at
no
the
idea
Bucket
I'm
of
even
Beef
saying
Show's
this.
Instagram.
It's his fault.
Instagram.com/Bucket
Okay, I'm
of Beef
calling you
Show.
back. I gotta be nice
If
now.
you for some reason use a URL,
Oh,
okay,
this
he's
son
calling me
of a
back.
fucking
Let me know
bitch.
why you think
I-
he doesn't want a pink
It
house.
depends on the day. Like
thank you.
we're best friends, but
Hey,
oh
hey,
hey,
Alex.
hey, hi.
I was just talking a little bit to the listeners while you were gone.
Oh, I was too.
Oh, we'll see who makes the final cut.
I guess
It's a
so.
good it's a good thing that I edit all of these podcast episodes.
Yeah,
and
that
I
you
the
have
power.
edited every single episode.
Yep,
that we've
it's good
ever
that I'm-
done.
It's really good that I'm the driving force behind the Bucket of Beef Show podcast.
That you've edited and released 30 episodes.
Every single one. Isn't that crazy? And that I write the script that each of us read off of for the entire run of the show.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
pretty remarkable the
It is
amount of
remarkable.
effort and time and love I put into this, you know.
Yes. I agree
So
with you.
I'd really appreciate a thank you. Just saying.
Yeah, no, you're welcome.
Oh, I see.
No,
Okay.
thank you so much. for all that
No,
you
thank
do.
you. Thank you.
No, thank you.
No, seriously, thank you.
No, seriously,
Thank you.
I'm giving you all of my appreciation and thanks.
I could not be more grateful for all the work that you helped me do.
I don't
You know,
I don't do anything realistically. You
Well-
are the spark and the flame.
you know, sometimes it's hard to to achieve.
Goals.
I don't mean it. He works hard, everyone.
Okay. Well, back to it then. I can't wait to hear what you said.
Yeah, I want you to hear it so bad.
Okay, so I guess we're kind of on final thoughts of this movie. But yeah,
Yeah, I think that's
no.
fair.
Back to it a little bit. You couldn't pay me to have a pink house. Could not pay me.
Why?
Because that's
Just
just
not your vibe?
why it's the most robbable house then. You know what I mean?
The most what?
Robbable house.
Oh, why? Because it's a pink house?
It's bright and pink and someone's going to rob that bitch.
You think so?
Yes.
I feel like people would stay away from it because they're like, it's just a very noticeable house. Like, people are going to be looking at it.
Yeah, people are going to be looking at it and people are going to be like, I'm looking at it. I want to steal stuff from there.
You're like, I bet there's a chandelier in that pink house.
I'd be like, baby, we can paint this house any color on Earth. Any color. I love you so much.
You'd prefer like neon yellow to a pink house,
You better believe it, mister.
or like puke green.
Puke green would be fun.
It'd be fun.
Yeah.
I guess it would depend on the shade of green.
I want an
I'd have a
evergreen
greenhouse for sure.
type of greenhouse. Yeah. I want an evergreen like house, but I want one of those doors that are like super tall, like old wooden. Like you've seen them in Michigan. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh,
They're,
yeah,
like
I
super
know what you're
tall,
talking
but
about.
I want my door to be orange. I want an orange door
Oh,
with like white
Going for the
trims, white awning.
nice.
Yeah.
I dig it.
Yeah.
But no pink,
No pink. Fuck you.
because it would be robbed for some reason. Okay.
It would be robbed.
Yeah. Hey, let us know in the comments if any of you guys have a pink house. Have you ever been robbed?
We don't have comments, Luke. This is a podcast.
It's like with yeah, but I'm saying comments on the Instagram or something.
On the Instagram.
Yeah, people comment on the post all the time. Not really.
Some people
But-
comment. Some people comment.
Some people do. That is true, and we appreciate those comments.
Yeah.
Are you thinking it's like a correlation? Like if you drive a red car, you're more likely to get caught speeding. If you have a pink house, you're more
Yes.
likely
Oh
to
my
be
god.
robbed?
Oh my god. That's so right, though.
We gotta check the statistics on that.
It's okay. That's just the truth, and just like I don't know.
That's just the truth.
That's just
It's a
the
fact.
truth.
It is a fact that you will be robbed if you have a pink house. Don't even fucking think about it, guys.
Your
It's
statistics go way up.
a pink house death sentence, according to Alexander Morrison. When you die at the ripe age of 138. I'm gonna like crawl over to your tombstone and I'm gonna make sure that they engrave could never no, I'll just have it be never lived in a pink house.
Yeah.
Is what it'll be.
Oh God, yeah. I mean, listen, man. I have nothing to stand on, realistically, but you know what I mean, and I don't like that you're
really.
not. I don't like that you're not
Not
agreeing
really.
because the second we get off this podcast, you're gonna be like, Alex, I'm sorry, I just didn't want to embarrass myself. But you're
No.
absolutely right that people
I
with
would have
pink houses
the
statistically get
pe-
robbed so much.
They get
more.
robbed. You're right. You know, logically, Alex makes an excellent point, you guys.
Oh God.
It's really just this decision is just about the numbers. You know, there's really nothing else that's going into it.
That's all you gotta do is look at the numbers.
I see. Yeah. How could I have forgotten those numbers? They send out the weekly numbers. You know. I don't know. I must have missed it. My PO box has been kind of a fucked up situation since I got to Medora, so I'm just not. I'm not getting the
listen to
weekly
me.
intel.
You
like I
listen to
normally
me.
get.
You listen to me. if you were riding the horses, right? If you were riding the horses, and one of the horses were pink, all I'm saying is, it would have been it. You would have been done.
I'd ride a pink horse.
Yeah, I know you would. Because exactly. Oh my God, fucking exactly. Because the horse is so noticeable. You're like, I'm gonna get on that horse. The same thing as like someone with a big house is gonna be like, I gotta get in that fucking house.
All right. That's why you build a big barbed wire fence around your beautiful pink house.
Yeah, yes, that's exactly what you should do. Jesus. Okay, all right. We went way off track here.
I'm happy about it though.
Yeah, me too. I'm crying. Oh God. What are your final thoughts on 13 going on 30?
I think immensely cute movie. I think wholesome movie. I think fun for all ages, really.
Yeah.
Maybe more for adults, you know, but I think it has a little bit for everybody going on. It rode the line pretty well for a PG-13 movie, you know? It, like, still feels, like, pretty adult, but, like, not, you know... There's kind of a fine line with this movie because, like, she is a 13-year-old girl inside of Jennifer Garner's body.
Yeah.
So a lot of, you know, heinous shit could have occurred. And thankfully it didn't. Yeah, good movie, wholesome movie. Mark Ruffalo, stud. Jennifer Garner, treasure. Ms. Greer, stellar. The overall cast, hot. You know.
Yeah.
What more can you want in
Andy
an early
Serkis.
2000s
Wowza.
rom-com?
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, I forgot to say this, but in this movie, Andy Serkis looks like Wolverine's alcoholic uncle.
His hair was too black, dude. I didn't like that.
It was so
shit.
black. The craziest shit was his, like, overly dyed goatee.
Yeah, it was just so, homie, back it down. No one told you. No one told
I
you.
kind of loved it at the same time.
The thing I can't stand about this era in general is baggy suits. I think baggy suits are so
Yeah,
gross. They're so
gross,
gross, and
yeah.
they've always been gross. I don't even in the 80s, you see those people, I mean, it's like
Oh, baggy.
they said baggy suits, baggy or thick fucking shoulder pads, long
I think
shirts.
it's because like guys were just I don't even know why. I don't know why.
You know what I
Maybe
mean?
it's because people got drunk at work more often, and they're like, I also want my suit to be my pajamas.
Okay.
So they wanted something. So they wanted something really loose.
I love
you
how
know?
you're on me about my logic, but your logic is also they just wanted drunk pajamas at work.
Listen, I don't make the rules.
Yeah, no, I'm on that train with you, man. This was a really really fun movie, and Jennifer Gardner is indeed a treasure. Plays the naivety of a 13-year-old so well.
Really well. It's crazy.
And Mark Ruffalo's like resentment, like everyone is so pup tight.
Yeah.
And like watching all that kind of fall off with just like who Jennifer Garner is, and just like it rubs off on everyone is so sweet. This movie had a very intensely sad moment. It has a couple, but like the one that really got me is when she's like, he gives her the dream house and she's like crying and she's like saying she's actually happy for Matt, and she goes over and she's crying into the dream house, and you can hear like the bride music as she's getting ready to walk down the aisle. And I was like, damn, this is really, really sad.
And that's another thing too. I really like that in this movie, Maddie isn't like, of course I'll leave this woman for you. You know?
Yeah.
I love that in the end he's like, I can't do that. You know?
Yeah. And like, I've had fun, but this is not.
Yeah. And it is really sad when he's like, the joy. I like didn't think that I could experience joy like this ever again.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like I have to go with what I chose. You know, like
he's like, I know her family. Her family's here. Like this is it for me. And it's kind of it's just that the points of resolution on this. I mean. The things that happen at her job, they don't pan out, and stuff with Matt, and that's just the nature of life, and like nothing resolves in her 30-year-old world, really. Mm-hmm. And you get to the point where like they're doing the photo shoot, like it could like maybe they'll fix the magazine and maybe she'll be with Matt, and like they really get you to that point of believing that could be the case.
Yeah, and really like everything implodes, like everything goes wrong.
Yeah. But it works, and then when she goes back, and it's precious. It's very cute.
Yeah.
Pink house and all, man. Fuck that pink house. But like pink house and all.
I love that pink house. Come on.
And they eat the razzles.
They do eat the razzles. Very cute.
Yeah.
Very cute with the razzles.
That's the final thoughts for 13 going on 30.
Yes. Ooh, nice.
Sounds and feels like it's time for RB score.
All right, what's your score, bud? Or do you want me to go first? You did last time.
Did I?
Yes.
Okay.
I think you did.
Oh yeah, because I hated it. I hated Goodfellas.
Yeah. Yeah, what did you give it, a 4.6?
I gave it a 4, I think, a straight 4.
Oh my god.
I don't know. Fuck that movie.
Mr. Scorsese's gonna give you a call. It's like, listen, son, I was gonna offer you a role in my next flick, but now I know you're nothing but a buster. You know what Scorsese movie? You know what Scorsese movie I am excited for is Killers of the Flower Moon.
I have not.
That looks like it's gonna be fucking awesome. I'm pretty sure that's a Scorsese movie. Anyway, getting into different territory. In terms of my score, I'm conflicted on what to give this movie. I'm torn between something in the 7s and something in the 8s. I will give it a 7.9.
Okay.
I'm going to give 13 going on 30 a 7.9. Yes.
I like it. I'm going to hit it with a 7.2.
Okay.
So
okay.
7.2. Mostly because I'm confused about the multiversal timeline.
Yeah, of course.
But yes, 7.2 out of 10. That's a good score.
That is a good score. That's a respectable score.
And it's way better than Goodfellas.
And yeah, I mean, critics would argue that Goodfellas is a better film overall. You know.
Sure.
I would definitely say that Goodfellas has the scope over this film, but
It has the scope.
It-
Did you not also experience the magic
Oh
dust
my god.
that catapulted a little girl?
That is true. That is true. This is an imaginative flick. That is true.
Like all I'm saying is Goodfellas could have been resolved from the very beginning if our main guy, if Ray Liotta just did Thriller
That's true.
and got the other guys to also dance to Thriller.
That's true. What if he just did coke at a party and then danced to Thriller?
Different movie.
You know?
Different fucking movie.
He just opens a legitimate nightclub.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, what's your beefy score, Izzy?
My beefy, I was talking with some of my castmates about this right after we watched the movie, and I think I'm going to stick to it. For me, this is like, speaking of like the 4th of July, this is like a summertime. This is like a summertime with like friends, but yeah, this is like you meet up with like a group of friends, like from high school maybe, you haven't seen each other in a long time, or like maybe college,
Mm-hmm.
and you just have like a nice little, just like grill session. You got some like all-American beef franks, you got some mac and cheese, you got some lemonade with or without a little bit of extra something in there, you know? And it's just like, you just feel, it's like a wholesome vibe. You're just like really connecting with people that you really haven't seen in a long time. It's like that, you
Yeah.
know? It's like good for the heart.
I like that. That's comfy. I was kind of going on a similar vibe. I like there's a place in Royal Oak called Comet Burger. It's
Oh,
like,
okay.
it's across from Leo's Coney Island, and trust me, we always had too much Leo's Coney Island, so we'd go over to Comet Burger, and they have like the like mini smash burgers.
Ooh.
But you just like, I mean, like whenever I go back home, like I'll meet someone there. I always do. It's excellent.
Oh, yeah?
Delicious.
Nice.
This one girl I'll never forget. I went in there with a couple of friends once, and I was probably 13 at the time, and I had gotten, you know, little mini smash burgers, and I asked the waitress, I was like, "What's your name?" And she said, "Too old for you," and I just asked her name,
Yeah.
and I got relentlessly bullied for that
No.
by my friends for the preceding 5 years.
No.
But yeah, feels like that Comet Burger, and I'm gonna put some. I used to put A1 on my burgers.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Sounds good. A little bit of steak sauce on your burger.
Yeah,
I'm sure that's great.
yeah.
I've never done that, but I don't resent that.
It's delicious.
You know? It sounds tasty.
You must try it.
It sounds like I have to.
Yeah,
Sounds like a requirement.
it does indeed. And you know what else is a requirement?
Huh?
What else is a requirement?
Huh? What's that?
It's the requirement. It's the
What's the requirement?
I'm getting to it. It's time for your hopeful sponsors.
Ooh.
Hopeful
Boop, boop, boop.
sponsors. It's your hopeful
I had an
sponsors.
exact-
It's a sponsor.
I had an Oh, you know what? I have my sponsor. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. My sponsor is Pretty in Pink Home Security. You ever just really want to get a house and you just want to paint it whatever color you want, but you're afraid, you're intimidated, not by what people would think of you for having, you know, a house of such color, which obviously you aren't, you know.
Right.
It's much more clearly about the imminent threat of crime in your neighborhood. With Pretty in Pink Home Security, you will never have to worry about that again. It has a death ray on the front porch. It's a very masculine home security system, I have to say. It really, you know, people might see a house of a certain type and they're like, ooh, it can't be a big, strong, all-American man that lives in that house. But then they see that there's Pretty in Pink Home Security, which of course comes with a fully loaded diesel-only Hummer. It really protects you and your family, and lets you live the lifestyle that you so desire. That's my pick.
Okay, I like it.
Yeah.
Mine is gonna be called buggy.
Buggy.
You ever ride horses and then they say you can't ride horses anymore during a time of the year?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Buggy says you can. Buggy says you can
Oh.
ride horses and order them on your phone. And it comes with a drink holder for your saddle. You have to bring your own saddle, otherwise fuck you. You can't ride a horse.
Oh, it's like a drink, like a cup holder attachment.
Yeah, it's a cup holder
Okay.
attachment.
Nice.
Yeah, and it's so you can ride in buggies with your missus and buggies with your best friends to go on horse
Oh.
rides.
So
the
it
horse,
gives it's a buggy, and then the horse also comes with it.
yes.
dig
And
it.
but
Is it-
anytime the horse poops, you have to clean it up.
Okay.
It's your sworn duty.
I
You
see what
gotta
did
clean
there.
up your horse's shit.
Dang.
Buggy, get the Buggy app today.
Get the buggy. Don't horse around.
No horsing around. It's that equestrian style.
Yeah. Say no to pedestrian and yes to equestrian with buggy.
No. Don't say no. Say nay.
Oh. Come on over and jump in our hay.
I like it.
That's good. That's two really good products, I think.
Yeah, I think so too.
Your buggy can be safe with the Pretty in Pink Home Security Solutions. It's good.
Exactly. Yeah.
You have your Hummer too, you know. So if your horses are tired, you hop in your old diesel Hummer.
Your H3.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Well, this was a fun episode 30.
30.
We are 30, flirty, and thriving.
Ah.
Luke, what do you hope to be doing when you're 30?
Oh, what do I hope to be doing when I'm 30? I want to have a hot tub and a mimosa when I'm 30. That's what I want.
I like it.
Yeah, I'd like to continue advancing my little seedling career. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Nice.
Yeah, I just want to visit nice places, be with good people, share a mimosa. We gotta have that. We gotta split that townhouse eventually.
Yes, we do.
You know.
Yes.
Exactly. Unless you're out in Indiana doing your roller rink theater company.
Either that or writing. I would be content just like I'm submitting a play to a theater festival this week.
Oh, really?
I am.
Nice. Which festival?
The Obsidian Theater Festival.
Oh, yes. You told me about this.
Yeah. I'm gonna try and knock something out for that.
Yes.
When
Do it.
If I can.
Hey
if I can
guys,
work-
Alex is a really good writer, you guys.
Thanks.
This is genuinely true.
Thanks. That felt non-condescending at all.
No, it's true. It's not condescending.
You know
I mean
what?
that. I know.
Whatever.
Listen, I know
doesn't
I've been
matter.
doing some. I know I've doing. See, this is what happens when you tease your friends too much, guys. They don't trust the genuine truth anymore. I've just been
Oh.
good. Don't gaslight your friends, guys.
Oh, I'm Luke.
No.
I'm doing a really cool show in a really cool
No.
place with really cool people. Alex is sitting in our apartment.
No, that is not what I was saying.
I'm
It's a nice apartment.
giving you a hard time.
And Alex wrote a fucking awesome pilot that we shot, and I'm very excited to see where that goes.
Yeah. I can't
Yes.
wait to get it back. I'm very excited.
Me too. There'll be more to come in terms of information on that for you guys down the road.
Yeah.
But we're waiting on our production team.
And for now, I mean, it's not like we're not doing anything. It's not like there aren't 30 episodes of the Bucket of Beef show that you can stream
I know.
at any point. And you
Come
can
on.
even check us out at Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram at Bucket of Beef Show. You can also join us on patreon.com/Bucket of Beef Show for
Yes.
just as much content realistically.
Yeah, tell them.
Yeah. That's pretty much that, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
But there are some people who just make the Bucket of Beef show run a little bit, and I think they're fantastic people. Luke, you can tell them a little bit. Tell them who some of these people are.
Dude, you have no idea who these people are, man. They are the cream of the crop. We got Rick, all right? Listen, we got Olga.
Uh-huh.
We got Dina on there.
Yeah,
we got
do.
2 Julias. We have a Julia that's my sister and a Julia that's our friend, you know?
Yeah.
We got a frolicking boy named Nikita on here. All
And
right?
he does frolic. Boy, does he fucking
He
frolic.
frolics.
Yeah,
he
does.
leaps and he leaps and lilies.
I've never
know?
met anyone who frolics like Nikita does.
Right?
Yeah.
You know, it's like handsome Squidward when he's fallen, but it's more energetic and full of poise.
Yeah.
Um,
Then you have
we
trees
got
like Dwight.
exactly. We got trees like Dwight up in there. You know, we got Haley. Is Haley on here?
No, she's not.
No, Haley, come on. I don't have a list.
Now you gotta call. Oh, you don't. Okay. Well, you have the guy whose name sounds like he should be dropped in a vat of acid. Victor V.
Oh yeah, we got Victor V.
We
Victor
got
Von,
Jason.
the man.
We got Jenny. We got Amanda. We got Steven. We got Adam.
We got Adam.
We have Nicole.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got one
Yeah,
more.
we do. We had one special boy.
Who may not be 30, but is flirty and is thriving.
Really, the
and
boy that started
and
it all.
conniving.
Honestly, truly thriving.
Yeah.
Truly thriving.
Nicholas!
What's that boy's name? Nicholas! The best boy.
Always the best boy.
Mm-hmm. The man in prime time.
And let me just say, Mark Ruffalo would be lucky to have him.
That's true.
And
He'd be lucky to share a pink house with you.
An adult Jennifer Gardner, post her going through the transformation and going back and being a 13-year-old, living out the rest of her life, that adult version of Jen Gardner would love him.
Yes, this is true.
Makes sense.
All right. What are you thinking, bud? Is it time to cut the cord?
It's time to Amscray.
The Eastgray.
The Eastgray.
You know, we gotta hit him with...
We gotta hit him with a outro! Ending of the pod.
He's a liar. He's a liar.
Beef.
Bottom of the barrel.
Bottom of the bucket.
Bottom of the bucket.
Yeah.
Beef.
Seasoned to perfection.
Divine.
Too wet.
Beef.
It's a masterpiece, baby.
Beef.